use of AI and technology in sport. We all know that in each of you, there is a sports fan in you. It's a cricket fan, football fan, tennis fan, whoever it might be. And like me, wouldn't it be lovely if you could marry your professional life into one of your ambitions of sports, of watching or following it? So we'll discuss today, for the casual fan, how you can use technology and AI to benefit sport. For the not so casual fan, semi-serious fan, and of course, the very niche sports nerds within you as well. So let's start with where we have seen AI used most initially. And all of you would know the Hawkeye technology in cricket, where a ball hits the pad and an umpire goes to the television umpire, and technology is used to find whether someone is LBW or not. The only available data at that point is the line and trajectory of the ball hitting the pad. After that, we used the AI technology to predict where the ball would go and hit the stumps. How do we do that? With past data of that pitch, of that ground, how much the variable bounce might be, what the height of the bowler's release was, and all these factors will eventually create that predicted path which shows whether your favorite cricketer is out or not out. So if you are in the world of sports broadcasting, which I very closely delve with, you will see that these days your favorite cricket analysts, say a Steve Smith or a Kane Williamson from Australia and New Zealand, sometimes you hear them speak in Hindi, but it's not a dubbed version of them. It's their tonality, their voice, their, what we say in Hindi, andaz of speaking, but in a Hindi language or another regional language. After that, you might think that many of you love to play these games where there's a big jackpot money to be won, and you know how this works. But you try, joining contest after contest, and you still do not win ever. Why is that? Because there are players out there who are using artificial intelligence to have their best chance of winning. How do they do that? They collect data for a long time and they put it into their inbuilt softwares. And from there, they get so many options of finding the best chance of winning. Now, we all know that cricket or any sport cannot just be won by seeing which 11 is playing which 11, right? After all, it is a sport and you have to play it on the field. So that does not always produce the result you're looking for, but it will tell you what percentage chance you have compared to your other teams to win in these sort of contests. If you like statistics, and if you like sports, and if you can deal with big data, this is a great opportunity for you to work those passions together. Now let's think about closer to the action. You know, these days in every cricket team, along with the coach, there's an analyst. Now, I'm sure many of you want to probably be an analyst in a cricket team. It sounds like a fun job, and it is a fun job from what my friends have said. But for that, you need to know how to pick up on the data points. See, what, as you all know in every field, in AI can only paint a picture for you. But what you need to do is know which data point to pick and use it to your advantage. So these days, we all have heard that the Indian cricket team, which won the 2024 T20 World Cup, West Indies and the USA, they used AI and large data to their advantage to win. An interview came out of one of the gentlemen who was an analyst, and he said that before every game, they saw every opponent batter, every opponent bowler, and knew what percentage is the chance of their batter to get out to those bowlers. That means, for the cricket fans in you know, that some players can be more susceptible to being out driving the ball. Many of your favorite cricketers might follow that passion. Some cricketers get out pulling. So, can a cricketer take those shots out of their system? No, right? If they take it out, then players will keep bowling short balls so that someone cannot pull, or bowlers will keep bowling outside off stump so someone won't drive. No. So you have to attempt those shots, but now you are aware of what is the chance of you getting out to that shot. And once there's a number to that segment, then you have a better decision-making power to know whether now is the right time to play a particular shot or not, or now is the time to avoid it, right? Apart from that, these days you can use, if you're into the world of, say, biochemistry or biomechanics, you can utilize AI to your advantage. We all know one famous Indian fast bowler, Jasprit Bumrah. He's been struggling with injuries almost all his life because of his bowling action. But is there a solution to ensure that he does not ever stop being injured? Yes, AI allows you to make that decision as well. And how is that? Because you can track, by the use of X-rays and other technology, how a player's body looks when they are exerting their force while bowling. A bowler like Jasprit Bumrah is known for his awkward action. But now the AI and his doctor, with the use of this technology, can tell him that how much really can he bend his back before he might have a back spasm. How much really he can take a leap forward before he will get injured. These data points are so important for athletes because you know that one wrong injury can make or break one's career. And these days, in the world of, say, gymnastics, the same technology is being used to give points to gymnasts. We all know that gymnastics is an artistic activity. We might call it sport, but eventually people are doing an art form. And yet, there are judges who will have to give you points for it. It is a very subjective matter, isn't it? But using the same technology, judges now have an idea of how much a shoulder needs to rotate, how much a foot needs to get up, how much the head needs to move for it to be considered a perfect move. Visually, a judge cannot do that. Visually, it's not possible for a judge to be accurately deciding whether this is a 10 on 10, it's a 9.10, or a 9.5 on 10. But the technology now, as I described with you with how you identify Bumrah's injury, you can use this same technology to your advantage as well. Apart from that, for the fans of football, you guys all know that goal line technology became a big rage a few years ago. Now, goal line technology uses AI along with the concept of Internet of Things to get to the bottom of whether a ball has crossed the line or not. But how do they do it? They don't use statistics. They use a pre-measure of the line through the goal. And what they see is whether a ball has gone 1/3 out of the goal, 2/3 or 3/4. If a ball goes 2/3, only then a goal is given. This also is with the use of AI. Now, coming back to cricket, you might think that how do sports journalists use AI to your advantage? I am a sports journalist, and I'll tell you exactly how. You might know this old school style of extrapolating scoring targets in cricket. You might see that, okay, a team is scoring at 6 runs per over for 30 overs. But we all know that is not the case if you're a nuanced follower of cricket. If you have lost less number of wickets, the chance of maximizing the last 20 overs is way more. If you have lost more wickets up to 30 overs, chances of doing that is less. What AI allows you right now to do is give you a better understanding of what a perfect score should be at any point of the game. If you can marry this into your professional life, into becoming a cricket analyst or sports analyst, and make your own model that works and convince team owners that this works, you can be rest assured that if it works and if you're convinced, then teams will be begging to find a spot for you in their team. Lastly, this is not just to the world of sport. You can use this to your advantage in anything. You can do it to build a portfolio on social media. You can do this to build your stock portfolio. You can do this to make movies as well. All you need to do is know what data point to pick up from all the data which AI offers you. And eventually, we all know that AI will not replace humans at all. And why they will not replace humans at all is because of this ability to pick up what is the most important data point from all the data points. Lastly, when you're working on using AI in sport, remember that past data doesn't always predict future data. All the data collected in the past is very biased. What I mean by that? A lot of data available, say in the world of cricket or football, will be very Eurocentric, maybe Australia-centric, England-centric. If you use this data to find solutions for someone who is an Indian with Indian dietary routines and so on, that data will send you in a completely wrong direction. Therefore, knowing what data to use and which data to channel to find your solution is the main key aspect of using AI in sport. Finally, as a sports journalist, I can tell you that what AI has also done has changed the world of how we consume interviews. Earlier, we would have to, when we want to write about an interviewee, we talk to an interviewee for an hour, and we see that we have an hour-long transcript to rewrite in text before we can make it into our interview. But now, thanks to AI, because AI has been trained with so many voice forms, so many accents, I can just put that audio file in one of these softwares, and it will give me a 99 or 100% correct text translation. So that's all from me from the world of how sport and AI can marry together. And I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.